Daniel's Dread Tales is a show for grown-ups. It may contain adult language and adult themes. Please check the episode description for content warnings. Welcome back to Daniel's Dread Tales. I'm your host, Daniel Fernandez. This week, it's time for the thrilling conclusion of our Warhammer 40k Imperial Maledictum game with special guest Kevin Hendricks from the Knives at Night podcast. I hope you enjoy as we take on a weird cult. It should be a good time and extremely metal.
Welcome back, everyone. Quick recap of everything that's happened since last time we played. You guys work for Amadeus Rex, who is a very influential person. You guys definitely owe a favor for. Amadeus wants you to recover some Las focus crystals that went missing, and you guys went down to one of the main loading hubs that where the crate was supposed to be. And kind of caused some havoc from what I remember. You burnt down someone's...
No.
There was an incidental fire.
You guys burnt down a shack. You smoked out a really good brunch place.
No.
And you caused complete and utter chaos.
No, it's phony. Bunch of phony baloney.
In a very tranquil place that, usually is just full of people that are, in destitute. You definitely destroyed the serene sanctity of a holy place.
Yeah, I have to quibble with you there, sir.
I don't know. Everything looked pretty nice. Trees? Grass?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Are those native plants? That, sir, is a Xeno.
And it was actually real? I don't know, guys. Y'all goofed up. You guys are just really overthinking this one. Just to start off the episode with a bang, I need a fortitude save from Zariel.
Okay, I'm rolling these percentile dice. I got a 43. That's not very good, is it?
Well, depends on what your fortitude is.
My fortitude is certainly not 43, sir. My fortitude is but 30. I seem to have failed your test, Game Master.
Well, thanks for coming as our guest. It's been pleasant.
Yeah, and that's how Zariel died.
All right, so let's just do this. What we're gonna do.
How does dying work in this game?
Yeah, I'm looking at the rules.
My toughness is 30.
What is your toughness?
27.
Do you have any armor?
On my body? Yeah. I have 1 armor on my body.
He took 12 damage.
Oh, whatever. I got 12 damage.
So he took 8 damage.
Wait, was it 16 minus 4, though?
No, I already did the math for you.
Oh, okay, great. 12 damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I've written 12 down here on this note card, but what does that mean?
So, my friend, you are gonna...
How many wounds do you have?
I'm looking at it right now. He's got a total of 8.
Oh.
In
the grim dark future of the 41st millennium, there's only war. And thus...
I was joking when he said he could go.
Hey, look, man, this is the rules. Is you are going to roll me a D100 because you are going to take a critical.
Oh, cool.
Bad feeling about this.
I rolled a 39, which you'll note exceeds my fortitude.
All right. So, 39. Okay. Oh, actually, that's not bad, actually. That's not bad. You walked away with a broken arm, so that's cool.
So wait, do I still... what does that mean about my wounds? Do I still have 12 out of 8? That doesn't...
Oh no, you're down.
Okay. Critical wound. Location arm. Effect broken.
Is he the one who knew medicine?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of medicine.
Okay, great, because I don't.
All right. So you're dying. You have a critical wound. It's a broken arm.
Are you saying that me starting some sort of riot was not the right decision?
I have no idea what you're talking about. We're just rolling with the punches here. Now what I want you to do is roll me another fortitude, actually, but
Jeepers. Fortitude? Nope, failed that. 53.
all right, you're unconscious. So you have Zariel after Tyrus unleashed a litany of what type of litany would it be? Like a litany of hate, a litany of like what?
A litany of fury.
There we go. So after Tyrus's litany of fury and really energizing this crowd, and you did light a ring of fire around you, if I remember. Oh man. So as this thing was happening, you saw poor Zariel get swept up in this flood of flesh. And you kind of watch this almost like in that comical scene of the Dawn of the Dead when the zombies surround the person, they get just pulled down. That's what you see. But you two, Naro and Tyrus, you don't know what happened to him. So I'm gonna keep track of what's gonna happen to Zariel, and you guys need to get through or get into the church or find your buddy. So I know that.
Fear not, friends. I am taking diligent notes from beyond the grave.
I'm just doing it with my left hand.
Yeah, I have an autoquill for just such an occasion.
Oh, right, of course.
Wet the nib with my spittle.
I am going to continue to use my flamer and walking forward, and I'm going to scream for all of the heretics to come out and die.
All right. So what I want you to do then is roll me a discipline. You're going to roll fear, because that is on your sheet. So roll me a fear or a discipline fear test.
Yes. All right. So that's 46. Let's see if I could beat a 46. Dice don't fail me now. The dice have failed me now. I rolled a 71. But I am using a flamer.
All right, fine. I'll give you I'm not gonna get, even with the plus 20, because the flamers are scary. Yeah, you still don't make it. But you're within close.
I was also going to say, I think presence is really what scares people, but I have the exact same score in that, so it doesn't really matter either. Or maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure if it's presence or discipline, but they both are at 46, so.
I think you can use fear, which is a discipline skill, that if you had a higher discipline, which presence and discipline are the same.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Okay, what I want you to do is describe me what happens when your flamer clicks out.
I mean, I get my chain sword out, and it is extremely loud, which is one of its traits, and I start waving it around and continuing to yell, but I'm yelling in such a way. Oh no, I was going to say you couldn't hear me, but I have my loud hailer on me, so I have just like a megaphone that's attached to me as I just continue to yell, just like an absolute crazed maniac. But yes, when my flamer stops working, I just, I don't have time to reload it. I just shove it back into the holster and start swinging my chainsaw around.
Oh, okay. All right, perfect. So you are legitimately look like you're losing your mind. So we'll cut back to you and determine what your fate is based off what happens next. So Naro, what I want you to do is roll me, continuing your dexterity or your agility test. You're going to roll another reflex test. But since you smashed that last one, you're going to get a plus 20.
And that is some garbage. I rolled garbage.
Dang. Okay. So.
Are you eating something?
I'm pulling dice out of a bag. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's dice. I was just trying to figure out what that was.
Sound like chips for a second.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. There was a bag of dice and they were not sorted properly. And so I was like, well, I better crinkle this for a while.
It's okay. I'm sure we'll edit it out, but I just was like...
Oh, yeah. I don't know how much of that's going to record on my microphone. But, yeah, my headphones that I'm talking on Discord are probably crinkling up a storm. All right.
Sorry about that. I shouldn't have interrupted. I was just getting...
No. There's so much crinkling.
Russell, so since you are Naro...
Is it not narrow?
Is it narrow? I'm misreading this. Man, damn this dyslexia and not be able to read. So you are rolling with the flow until you catch someone's robe. You definitely stumble for a second and you kind of get caught in the crowd. You're tumbling and being tossed all over the place. I want you to make a I want both you and Tyrus to roll me a perception check.
All right, I'll just get my eyeballs out and roll some dice and hot trash. The hottest of trash. Take your regular garbage, light it on fire, throw some gasoline on there. That's what I rolled.
All right, and then what about you, Tyrus?
Oh, you wanted me to roll as well? Sorry, I thought I was yelling it and waving a sword around. What did you want me to roll? I apologize.
Perception, because you're still yelling and wailing through this crowd.
That's a 40. And my perception is... Wait, what is perception? That's...
PER, a characteristic.
Oh, just the characteristic.
Yeah, just the characteristic.
Well, I have 30 of that, so... Is it heretics? I'm better at noticing things, maybe, if it's heretics.
It's definitely not heretical. Zariel, give me another fortitude save.
Okay, from the grave. No, wait, 36, which is, nope, no, sir. That is below my toughness and fortitude.
I figured that you're kind of covering, at least you're kind of curling up in a ball to protect your camera, because, that is arguably your most important thing. Or maybe your autoquill. Which one are you picked recorder or your autoquill? Which one are you, treasuring the most?
Yeah, I think my autoquill is probably stowed at this point because I wasn't doing interviews. But yeah, I huddle around my camera, and I think back to when I was a wee Imperial lad, and my father told me always to take a picture of anything you want to remember, because in this life it can be taken from you at any point by the mutant, the Xeno, the heretic.
Wow, that was beautiful. You had a father? Wow.
Yeah, he was a dick.
So I swore to ignore his advice.
Right, yeah, exactly. I swore then to never take a picture of him.
That checks.
Oh, I've been kicked in the arm again. Damn these heretics.
So as this is happening, you're slowly blacking out. The pain is incredible. It's horrible. And, you got a busted arm. People are kicking you, walking over you. It's loud. You hear someone in a loudspeaker screaming. People are also screaming. You don't know if it's in pain, in exhilaration, or whatever. It's just generally chaos. So we're going to go back to Tyrus, who's swinging a busted, broken chainsword.
It is only slightly nicked.
And it's almost toothless at this point.
No, it's not. No, it does one less damage.
I'm working on the lock.
What I want you to do, since you are doing this, is it active or are you just swinging it around?
It's on. It's making noise.
All right. So then I need you to make melee test.
Hell yeah. I'm good at that. It's one of the things I'm good at, finally. I got a 59 in that. I have more than a 50-50 chance to succeed. Okay, I got a 57, so that is success. It's close, but I got it.
So what I want you to do then is you are going to roll me that sweet, sweet damage. Actually, you're not going to roll at all. My bad. I'm looking at...
No, you don't. I don't roll the damage. I think it would be 5 Though, what does rend mean?
Cuts through armor.
Okay, goes through armor. Okay, if anybody's wearing, and any of this mass of people, if anyone's wearing armor, I totally wreck the shit. It should be 5. It should be 5 damage.
You cut through 5 of these filthy, horrible, downtrodden people, you monster.
Non-lethal chainsword damage.
No. Lethal chainsaw damage. Look, ignorance of your heresy is still heresy. Have I seen any heretics? Because I want to read, because the hatred skill says that if I see the source of my hatred, which is heretics, I have to make a roll to not lose my mind.
I think, in all honesty, with all of this going on, you've already lost your mind, my friend. But we're not going to give that mechanic to you just yet because it's a nice, sweet bonus. But you haven't actually seen anyone that looks like they're part of the Church of the Golden Beacon. Like, you haven't seen nobody. You literally saw you screaming, the door slightly crack open, and everybody started rushing towards that door. So,
okay,
you haven't seen anybody important.
That is a shame, because if I lose my mind to hatred, I get advantage on the making people afraid of me checks. But I still haven't done that yet.
Nope, not yet.
But yeah, I want to make my way through this door, find the leaders of this cult who are stealing Imperial weapons, and more importantly, preaching heretical doctrine.
Okay, alright. So we'll move over to Naro.
Nailed it.
Naro. We're going with Naro.
Even better.
All of the above.
Nuario.
Yeah, I'm going to head over to that familiar-looking lump that I assume is my comrade.
So then, what are you going to do to get to this familiar lump?
I'd like to roll an agility check.
Okay.
2.
Damn, that's okay. Describe to me this graceful way that you just moved through this crowd.
Naro's going to look at the crowd, get off to the side, and he's going to say, well, I guess it's Cowabunga then. And he's going to sort of like crowd surf, but instead of being the board, he's the surfer. Cowabunga.
That's kind of baller. I love that. You get to this familiar lump, and you notice they're not looking good at all. Like, they're on death's door. You see the husk. Oh, I wouldn't say husk. You're not dead yet there, Zariel. But you're definitely, he's beat up. His arm is mangled. His face is bruised. You can definitely tell he's going to have possibly a concussion.
My bones are bare and I forget the doctrine of my emperor.
Well, I don't have amazing Medicae. What I do have is a whole bunch of knives. So, see what I can do with those.
All right, cool. Zariel, I need you to make one more fortitude save.
Let's see. Do I just die straight up? Yup. I rolled an 89.
Okay. You don't die. You just pass out. You're out. You're passed out.
Hang on. Let me give you a line reading for this one.
Perfect. We'll cut back to Tyrus, who is cutting and sawing, and are you just like screaming this entire time?
While I draw breath, I stand. While I stand, I fight. And whilst I fight, I will prevail. Yes.
As you're cutting through this, you definitely get through that front door and the massive cathedral door. And when you get in there, it is just as big as it is outside. It's massive, stereotypical 40K massive cathedral that looks like it's 100 stories tall. There's just skulls everywhere. I almost said braziers. It's braziers anyways.
Braziers is something very different.
So braziers everywhere, but you see those everywhere, torches, and it is immaculate. It is gilded out the wazoo, gold everywhere. It's surprisingly clean. Like anywhere, everywhere. Pews across the board. This place looks like it's a mile deep. Like this is a big place. And you see people as they're flooding in, they're flocking towards the front. Some of them are going into the pews and like either sitting down, resting, or they're on their knees, praying to, whatever this possible heretical thing is. but it's definitely the Emperor's Light. I don't know what you're going on about this. It is just a scene of pure chaos, but this right here, I want you to make a willpower test.
Sure.
Because this is a holy place. Like, you almost feel like maybe you're wrong.
Are we the baddies?
It's 40K. We're clearly the baddies. But, like, that's the whole point.
Right.
Okay. So, willpower. Would this be discipline? That measures the character's ability to resist outside influence?
Sure, yeah, we'll go that way.
Because I have slightly higher discipline than I have willpower. Okay. Don't worry, I'm still gonna fail. Yep, no, I failed.
In this place of awe, just like you don't power down the chainsword. Like, you still hear it revving, but you are definitely quieter. You know, you could still be saying the litanies of fury. You could still see, the canticles of hatred. But there are, like, it's slower, more methodical, and measured in reverence. Described.
I'm walking forward, maybe not shouting the whole time, but I think I also reload my flamer, and I shout out for, "Show yourselves, heretics! Show yourselves, thieves!" Because I'm like, okay, maybe the heretic thing is a little weird, I don't know. No, wait, they definitely stole things and also totally murdered a guy. So I'm still, like, clinging on to that. Maybe it's not heretical. Maybe they're just murderers.
Well, yeah, in the service of the Emperor, who hasn't killed a guy or two?
Yeah, exactly, but...
Perfect. And then we'll do a quick cut over to Nero. What are you going to do to help poor Zariel out?
Try and get him out of the way of this crowd of people.
Okay, yeah. So, like, as soon as the floodgate opens, this tide of flesh has definitely, like, turned into more like a stream. So, like, more people are, like, walking quickly to the area. So, like, you can definitely get to like maybe a pew, or you could get to a safer area. It's probably on the side where, like, the or what are those, like, I want to say, like, a bastion of, like, where, like, holy water would normally be. A fountain. It's probably a fountain.
A baptismal font.
Ooh, thank you. A baptismal.
Fantastic.
Ooh, thank you. You can probably get to one, and maybe look over Zariel. So, Zariel, in your unconscious state, you start hearing whispers and voices.
Fuck yeah.
Since even though you're unconscious, there's a weird, like, gnawing at the back of your brain, like something horrible is going on here. But, it could be just a dream. Could be whatever.
Something in the back of my head ails me. I believe it to be a massive bruise upon my brain.
Could be. As this chaos is slowing down and getting quiet, you start to see two screens at the front of this church like flicker on pics of an older man in immaculate robes. They're definitely almost like the standard ecclesiarchy robes of preaching. I cannot think of their name. They're definitely a ministorum priest. Like, this man has been around, and he's up front, and he starts to kind of, like, get ready to look like he's about to have a sermon. You see this gathering of people in the upper areas of this church slowly make their way to the sides. And it's almost, like, unnerving how uniform this whole thing is. So what are your guys' reactions to seeing all this?
Now that an enemy has presented themselves at a distance, enemy target, Nero's gonna whip out his, rifle thingy.
Okay.
And I guess set up a firing position.
What about you, Tyrus?
I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. So I plug, I have my loudhailer, and now it's plugged into the sort of death metal Imperial chants that I mentioned, or that I listened to earlier. and I'm going to be blasting that and also be yelling, "Now you have shown your face!" Seeing somebody I could be mad at has just encouraged me to run forward, kind of ignoring all the parishioners who are like all brainwashed or whatever the hell is going on. No time for this. I'm just going to rush forward and kill.
Perfect. So this is like a mile run, like a mile long. Roll me into athletics. I want to see how fast you can do a mile.
I'm pretty buff. Actually, I'm not mega buff. I'm good with a sword. I'm not particularly strong. It's my skill more than my strength. That is what I've been blessed by with the Emperor. I succeeded. I rolled a 20 versus my 32 athletics. So I think that's like a degree of success on top. Is that how that works?
I want to say like a sleeper, you know. You were the anchor to a lot of, you know, the Ministorum, the Ecclesiarchy relay races, the scripture runs, and you are making some serious time. You might do this mile in like 6 minutes and like 25 seconds. That's impressive. We'll cut back to Naro. So Zariel still unconscious. This at least source of looks like clean water. You'll definitely get a plus 10 to this because you can at least clean them up
for sure. I guess I'll whip out my knives and start making medical cuts. It's bloodletting. I'm not great at this. Good enough though.
That's not how you treat bleeding wounds.
Describe to me this practice that you do. How do you help poor unconscious Zariel?
I would describe it as grisly, messy, and ineffective, but it works anyway. Placebo effect.
Jeez. You definitely attempt at helping him out. So, Zariel, I want you, since he is helping you, sort of.
Look at all this blood. We got to get this blood out of this guy.
Give me a fortitude save one more time.
Once again, begging you to stop making me do this. 46 over 30. Seems bad.
Naro, as you are bleeding this man like a medieval doctor, you can tell that he's breathing. So that's a plus. But you don't know if he's gonna wake up anytime soon. It's an unknown, all right? So you're definitely in a weird spot. So we'll cut back to the man running the mile.
Yeah, is the guy saying anything to me? Like, I'm like, look, there might be, I get that this place is very large and like their followers want to follow the religion or whatever, but I'm a maniac covered in blood playing death metal and yelling as I run forward. Surely they're going to react to this?
So far, there has been no reaction.
Ooh, is that heretical yet? Is it heretical?
Oh, it's just pure pomp.
So essentially, as you're screaming, playing this death metal, and just, you know, like being a force, and running a mile in 6 minutes is insane. And you don't look like you're winded, but they're taking their time. They're getting everything set up. You see like the stagehands plugging in this huge like speaker set. They're getting the mics ready. And you see everybody just kind of like getting ready for like a good old day at church.
The worship band is warming up.
Yeah, they got the guitarist from Mad Max.
Yeah, like you literally see you see the hype man getting ready to go.
Oh, this church has a hype man?
Yeah, it's got a hype man. As you're getting closer and closer, you start seeing people at least kind of move forward, taking more of a defensive spot. You start seeing this man in the robes, puts his hands up, and you hear the crackle of the Voxcaster. And you hear, "Children, welcome to this special day. This day is a very important day for us here in his holy golden light, this beacon of absolute hope and righteousness. We are about to ascend." So, as you hear this, I want Naru, oh god damn it, I want to say it like
Naru, like from Sailor Moon? Sailor Moon's friend, Naru?
I want you to make an awareness test.
The number that I rolled here was very bad, and thus I am unable to perceive things. It's unfortunate, but sometimes that's the way that the dice roll.
Okay, so you don't know shit. And then Zariel, I want you, because this is the point where the back of your brain spikes. I want you to make a presence roll.
Ooh, am I present? Okay. Okay, hang on. I am present, Emperor! I roll 31, which is under 51, which is my presence.
Leadership spots leadership. Your eyes snap open, and you look at this whole scene. Your arm is racked. You're going to be at maximum hit point right now. Or not your max, but you're going to be back at 1 hit point or 1 wound. But you do have a critical wound on your arm. So if, anything crazy happens to your arm, you could die.
Okay.
You see this, man, and something's off. Something is wrong. Your head hurts. You are feeling something just overwhelming. What I want you to do is you are going to roll me a psychic mastery test.
Oh. 71.
Something must have clicked correctly or not correctly, because your brain has been open to the mysteries and wonders of the warp. For a brief second, you see a horrible, terrible world, otherworldly presence, this feeling of dread, all-powerful knowledge of the warp, and then you see nothing. Just a complete and utter shadow over that place. And you don't feel that connection anymore. So, back to Tyrus. You are sprinting. Is this a full sprint, or is this kind of like a jog?
Yeah, full sprint. Full sprint, chainsword out in one hand, flamer out in the other hand, ready to kill this person.
So you get to choose. You can flamer them, you could chainsaw them. What are you gonna do?
Flamer, because I don't have to roll to aim for flamer. I just set stuff on fire.
Priests are weak to fire, right?
You're going to roll, so you're on a flame. Just roll me a D100.
Okay, sure. I rolled 100. Is that good? Or is that the worst I could have done?
No, this is just a location. This is where the flamer's going.
Okay. His head! Set his head on fire! Set the Psyker's head on fire!
You kick it on. You get that perfect just swoosh. Oh, God. You get 9 people in this arc. So you get 3 parishioners, yes. Parishioners, thank you. You get 6 of the people in front, and then you also get 1 servitor. You get this arc, and you are causing havoc. And so the guards in front are now acting way more aggressive now that you actually got them. We are going to go into initiative.
Bring it on, baby.
Let me make sure I have everyone's initiative correctly.
Oh, baby.
They're using melee weapons, right?
You haven't seen anything yet.
I have a knife.
You just saw them take the bodyguard stance and then get ready for something.
Because I'm very good at parrying things with my chainsword. In fact, I have skills that help me with that. I am less good if they start shooting at me, which they might.
Who knows?
Oh, God.
So, all right, so...
They're going to shoot me with their mind bullets. I'm fucked.
Oh, they have the power to move you, so... We got Zariel at 4, we got Tyrus at 4, and we got Naru at 4. All right, so who has the higher agility?
I have many agility.
Mine's 33.
Yeah, I'm 35. I'm spry.
First person to go is Naru. So you see this. You don't notice that Zariel woke up, but you saw Tyrus sprint a mile, and you see the signature trade, the trademark flamer kick on, hit just a bunch of people. You see the screaming. What do you want to do?
I want to line up a shot on the main preacher guy.
Yes! Yes!
You can if you want, you can aim.
You have my permission, sir.
Or you could just take the shot. If you aim, that gives you a +10 to your ballistic skill.
I would definitely like to aim.
All right, do it.
12?
Yes! Yes!
That's actually really good, because then we reverse that. Oh, okay. Let me make sure. Does your sniper rifle have any, like, super special characteristics?
I think it's pretty basic.
Let's take a look real quick.
It's a +1 sniper rifle.
So your total skill, so you got a +10. This is the math hammer that everyone comes and listens to Daniel Dread Tales for. So you got a +10, that's 55. Oh, yeah, you got 2 success levels. That's 8 + 2. Yep, +2. And you hit the body. You line up the shot, you fire, and you hit him right in the chest. And it's a solid hit. You ever, like, got hit in the chest really hard where you just kind of, like, fling back? Almost like, you know, getting hit by, like, a 2x4 or kicked in the chest. It's something like that where that force definitely threw him back, and you watch him fall back, and you see everybody scream, or you see everyone gasp in shock, and you almost see, you definitely feel like there's a lot of beads being taken on you, like that weird feeling that all eyes are on you type situation, because your sniper rifle is not quiet.
Loudest I could find.
And then next person on the list is... who had the higher agility? Oh, wow, Zariel has the higher agility. So, Zariel, you just witnessed Naru take a really great shot, hit the person in the chest, but you still feel like an overwhelming presence that's in your brain. What do you want to do?
Okay, so he shot the main sort of preacher person.
Yep.
But I still feel this nagging sensation that something is wrong. I'm just gonna have an internal battle with this thing. Can I like call out to the warp that's infiltrated my mind and just sort of start talking to myself?
You can talk to yourself, if you want.
To whatever it is. All right, let's reach in there. I say, deceiver. It is Zariel you call out to, then speak plain.
Okay, so you're going to roll me a psychic mastery test, but it's going to be at -20. You have to beat it by 20, my friend. 21 or lower.
He's gonna fail.
You bet I am. Wait, I have to beat it by 20? Okay. No. I failed it by 66. I got an 87. It could have worked.
Okay, thank God. I thought you got a 66. Then there would have been a lot of rules.
Oh, I rolled an 88. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, no. Okay, so you reach out there and you try to pull... Yeah, doubles are... Well, they're good or bad, depending on who you ask.
Oh, doubles are bad, right.
I'm just like, the warp. That was my head exploding.
You try to reach out to this fandangled new power, this something that, you know, feels like it would change the entire universe with your will, and you feel nothing. You don't get that feeling anymore. It's just like it's completely and utterly shut out. And it's almost... No, it is unnerving. Like, there is no presence here except for one almighty, all-encompassing presence.
All right. Well, then, if the whispers will lie silent, I will carve them from the flesh of these heretics. And I start heading toward the fray, as it were, hoping nobody pokes me in the arm and kills me.
Damn.
A stiff breeze is gonna kill you.
Yeah, you could poke him with a pillow and kill him.
You know what? Good for you. You have a goal, you set it out, and you're going to achieve it.
I guess, as I'm walking, could I perhaps... I have a survival kit and medical training. Could I...
Yeah, you could do that. So go ahead and give me a Medicaid check.
give myself a bit of a sling thing going? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll do that. All right. Okay. So Medicaid, that's it's not even the things I'm good at. I'm just like, it'll probably fail. 32. I did it. I rolled 32 under 44.
So describe to me how you essentially do what you need to do to kind of like get yourself kind of up to like snuff.
All right, so Zariel is kind of like trudging down the aisles, like just blood soaking in his robe, and it's like slapping against his calves, and he's really irritated by just the sort of wet, sticky life essence that is draining out of him. And he reaches for his knife, and he realizes that it's his right hand that's broken. So he reaches for his knife with his hand, and there's this shriek of pain as his bones are protruding from his forearm. He rips some of the blood-soaked cloth from around his legs, giving him a nice little like shorty robe, bathrobe type style, and binds his arm in a sling. And all the while holding his knife in his teeth, he pours some like antiseptic goo and like clenches down on the metal of the teeth and grits and says, "For the Emperor," and shoves his bones back under his skin, and continues waddling down the aisle in a sort of desperate trudge.
God, I hope you survive this. Well, that's an amazing scene. That's awesome. I really hope you make it through this. So as you are doing this, you get to see what Tyrus is gonna do. So what do you want to do? You've set 9 things on fire. You saw the main preacher man just take a shot to his chest. He falls back. The picto screen on the side kind of kick up, and everyone gasps at this all at once. So in front of you are 5 guards, and a whole bunch of people are behind you, and you definitely now see a theological opponent in front of you, or opponents in front of you. What do you want to do?
So I hate them. They're heretics that I might hate?
Yes.
Do I get to... okay. Just a second, I get to roll for hatred.
Mechanically, it's very important.
Let me make sure I roll the right thing. Sorry, I thought it would never come up. I went away from the page I was supposed to be on. Okay, I need to make a difficult composure test based off of my discipline. God damn it!
Oh, you're composed. You are composed.
He's not composed.
It's one time I fucking succeed. Okay, I don't lose myself to hatred.
It might be because you don't know if they're heretics or not, though. So,
Okay, well, whatever. I don't get... my attacks aren't better, and I don't... Fuck them. You know what? 5 guys in front of me, between me and the preacher?
Yes.
Are they on fire?
2 of them are. You could almost say that these guys are kind of like, thugs, goons, lackeys. They're not leaders.
I just run... No, I'm just gonna use... I got 2 shots in my flamer. I'll just light them up.
Do it.
Okay. Do you want me to roll a D100 to set the area on fire?
Nope. I just need to make sure I have my set on fire or aflame rules correct. Or is it inflamed?
Inflict a blaze. A blaze is what it's called in this.
Thank you. All right, here we go. A blaze. Oh, man, I hate this. I'm just making sure I have all this because I got to make a bunch of rules.
I got good starting equipment. What can I say?
It has all the excitement of real warfare.
At least we don't have to measure anything.
No, thank goodness for that.
Not getting rulers out.
You are on fire. Thanks, game.
Now, if I remember correctly, religious people are weak to fire, right?
So the ones that are already on fire are going to acquire a blaze major to make them more on fire.
Major blaze.
You watch 2 of them pop, sizzle, and kind of melt. You watch one of them go prone, and he's doing the stop, drop, and roll, and another one simply dusts his shoulders off and just kind of like flicks it all off. Damn, that man's a mad lad. But you definitely tell that he did not walk away from that like unscathed. He's just looking really cool about it.
Can I move now?
Yeah, you can move. So you were in the because the way that the movement in this game works is everyone's in like a sector. You have Naro, who's in the back, who's by the door. You have Zariel, who's making his way downtown, walking around through the aisle, and then you are in the I want to say it's the parish area. I think it's the front area. I'm not good with church areas, but you are in the front sector, and then there's two other sectors on the side. So you can go further into the parish area and be in that sector, the majority of the front sector.
I believe the word you're looking for is the chancel, which is the area around the altar.
Thank you, the chancel in that area.
I was thinking about going to seminary once. I did a lot of church stuff at one point in my life.
So you know exactly how to burn down a church.
Now, churches are definitely weak to fire.
Am I in the same zone as this preacher?
You're in the same zone, but you definitely know that he ain't getting up. Or at least you don't know if he's getting up or not, but you haven't seen him move yet. So, like, you can make your way up.
Oh, because I was going to go kill him, but he's maybe already down. Still, I take my shot, and then I'm going to run over to their leader and stand over him with my chainsword.
Okay. So this, to get to this like high area, it's on a platform, because, you know, I don't know if you guys ever seen like a mega church, but some of these mega churches look like stadiums, but reverse it, where everyone's looking up to the preacher while they're looking down to you. So it's like, do the reverse on this one. So you will have to make a athletics check, because you do have to climb, unless you want to take another turn to walk around up the stairs that lead to that.
No, I'm just gonna run straight forward and climb up.
All right.
That's probably not a good idea, but I succeeded at my last athletics check, so surely I'll succeed at this one. I got a 36, but my athletics is 32. Not quite a success.
So you are now. So we'll give you a half and half. So you definitely did a good running jump, and you're like halfway up platform. So, like, you know, next turn you'll be able to make it. It is the security team's turn. All right. So the people that are in each different sector or zone, Naru, you see them.
Apses.
So they look like standard las rifles. They're going to start taking pop shots at everyone. I made a little table with everyone here. I'm going to be transparent about this. There are 3 of you. Well, technically, there's going to be 4 targets. There's going to be one for Zariel, Naru, and one for Tyrus, and the other is for the general audience. Daniel, you're 1 through 25. Zariel, you're 26 through 50. And Naru, you are 51 through 75. And then the rest after that are the crowd. The first volley is 36.
Hey! Maybe they won't hit me in the arm.
Let me make sure I rolled this correctly. All right, so we're just going to do that. They miss. So that's the first volley. Hearing the hot las shots, or the hot crackles of las guns flickering and hitting about. So that was the first wing. The second wing is going to take the shots now. 74. That is Naru. They're going to shoot at you.
Bingo.
They rolled a 9. All right, let's see here. So let's see if there's any reactions real quick. So I don't think you can dodge.
As I understand, I am a mile away, though.
I think you have to say that you were dodging.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you are a mile away, but the church is also a mile long. So, like, this is a whole bunch of people taking a bunch of shots.
Do it! Hit me in the face!
So they're gonna hit you in the body.
Not the face? Oh.
Wait. I don't want to be rude. Technically, everyone gets 1 reaction on their turn.
Okay, see, that's where I was looking for. So
you can dodge a ranged attack as the normal thing. You can only dodge once.
Okay.
But you can dodge.
So this is 1 volley. So I just do this all in 1 shot. It's all or nothing. So you can roll that sweet, sweet dodge.
No, I'm a sniper. I'm just going to hit the deck. Now, dodge. Where's dodge happened? Oh, I'm good with reflexes. Now, it's not enough ever, but, you know, I can hope.
get behind a space pew.
It's going to be your reflex.
That is 4 over. I hit the deck. I hit it too hard, and then I get shot.
Damn.
Damn this rubber suit.
So you got hit in the body. So you are going to take... Alright, so you're going to subtract your armor and your toughness from a 9.
My toughness is 36.
So it's a 3 plus your armor, and then subtract that from 9. So you took 5 wounds.
Now I need to figure out where on the sheet that is. Aha! Alright. So I am down to 3.
So we had the 2 wings, and then we have the front security staff. They're going to start taking shots at you, Zariel. Or not Zariel, Tyrus. Every time.
No, you could shoot at Zariel. I like that better.
Nah, he definitely dodged a few bullets, a few las.
I'm gonna try to dodge while I'm hanging on this thing.
Let's see here. Yeah, you can dodge, but it's gonna be challenging.
Oh God, maybe they'll just miss me.
Oh, they do. So I'm being transparent about my rolls.
Yes.
You definitely see the scorch marks right next to you. They land wildly.
Death metal's still playing loudly the whole time.
And then the last but not least is the private security guard. Let's see here. This one I actually have to be. I don't know if anyone's looking at the pictographs, but you see a man it looks like he's in Arbites armor, come out and he picks him up and starts to run out one of the side doors. All right. So top of the round with Naru.
All right, so this guy's running out the door. Sniper rifle. Oh, no, you don't. And rolling. Yeah, that's not so good.
You definitely miss.
I suppose I will get into some cover if I can, since there are people shooting at me.
All right, cool. This place is really huge, so like the pillars that hold up that look like they hold up the church are all like on the far zone. So you have these thick column pillars. You can get there in one turn, or you can take for full cover. For half cover, you can use one of the pews.
I'll take full cover. Full cover sounds great right now.
Okay, so you book it over to one of the zones. Do you go left or right?
Left. So what we see is Nero takes a shot and then runs flat out to a pillar looking terrified. And then he stands behind the pillar looking cool again.
All right, so you're in the left wing, so you take full cover in that pew, or in that behind that column. So then we are going to Zariel. What are you gonna do?
All right. I think I can stun the private security guard with a torrent of gothic gibberish.
You're pretty far away. Like I said, this thing is a mile. You had to stop. You made it like 1/4 of the way there, my guy.
All right, I go, could you come over here, please?
You need to file a form.
So, what are you gonna do?
Right. Well, I do have a knife. I guess I'm gonna hide behind some pews and, I don't know. I'm gonna call Amadeus Rex and leave him just a really scathing voicemail.
Utterly scathing.
All right, make your call then.
Ring-a-ding-ding. Rex, you bastard. The tenebrous depths of this city have coughed up a foul stew of disgusting heresy. You've sent us into the mouth of the wolf to be chewed alive, you bastard. I'll kill you for this. Given that I survive by the Emperor's grace, I shall wear your head upon my shoulder. And I will look over at it, and I'll say, have you had enough to eat today, Rex? And then I'll say in a different voice that's supposed to be you, oh no, please put some shit in my mouth, and that's what I shall do, Amadeus. And then I hang up. Boop, boop, boop. And then I guess I whip my knife at the private security guard.
Yeah, that's my specialty.
All right, go ahead.
No, it's probably too far. I don't know. There's knife throwing. What is that? Dexterity?
It's probably ranged, right?
Ranged. Okay. All right. I'm gonna throw it. Here I go throwing a knife. Nope. 80.
Are you left or right-handed?
I am right-handed. My arm is destroyed. So I with my offhand, I just kind of throw my knife generally at them.
Somehow it goes backwards.
Yeah. Just being true to what my character would do.
And you know, it lands. It doesn't hit anybody. Like,
Great job minimizing collateral damage there.
there's a crowd of people. They're all panicking and taking cover wherever they can. And
Exactly. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't have a knife when it came to a bad situation later.
I'm going to run after this guy who's trying to, finish climbing up. And then I am going to catch up to the leader and try to chop his head off. I understand he's being carried. I don't care.
okay, all right, roll me melee, one-handed melee.
You know it, buddy. Let's see here. Nope, that's a miss. I rolled a 95.
A swing and a miss. So I don't know how, but you definitely miss a target that, you know, could have been easily been beheaded, because he's doing like, not a fireman's carry, but like he just like a sack, just kind of like lumped him over his shoulder. And as you get closer to this guy in Arbaiti's armor, you see he's a lot bigger than he looked. Like, we're talking, this man's like 7 foot tall.
Does he look heretical to me?
He looks like a mutant.
Ooh, I hate those guys. Can I roll to lose my cool again?
Yeah, go ahead.
I wish I'd done that before. Well, no, that wouldn't have made me more accurate. I'm just gonna roll to lose my cool. Lose my composure. 33, and my composure is... Oh, what's the name of it?
It's gonna be discipline.
I succeeded again!
So it's almost like you're trying to like rage, but you know, you're just not feeling it.
I'm just not feeling it. God damn it.
If it's all just a real big misunderstanding.
There's a little voice in your head that's just like, I mean, to be fair, come on, you know,
Maybe we should hear him out.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Instead of running into the place and opening fire.
We're all just trying to get by. Like, what do I to say? Right?
Yeah. I mean, people are just people. Yeah.
You definitely, you know, miss. You try everything in your power, but yeah, that's your turn. So now it is everyone else's turn. So, first volley. The first volley is going to go Tyrus. So, first volley. And they miss. Second volley.
A lot of that going around.
That is Zariel. Damn. Okay. Yeah. So you definitely get the benefit of half cover. So
I'm hiding behind the pews. Yeah, you'll never hit me, I say, wagging my finger over the pew. Famous last words.
They hit. Where did they hit?
God, and his message didn't even go through.
It's all right. My autoquill wrote it down. I'll be a very interesting voice log.
Yeah.
In the future Warhammer video game.
Yes, they shot you so hard that you have now become part of the environment.
Environmental storytelling.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no. So one of them hits him in the right arm.
Yeah, that one's a write-off anyway. Should have toasted it.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. You probably aren't going to have a right arm anymore, but yeah, we'll get you a robot one. It's fine.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-doo.
7. So first you subtract your toughness from 7.
Okay, so I'm at least unconscious.
Then you also, since it's half cover, you get, let me make sure I have this right. I want to say you also get a +1. Partial cover is +3 armor to all hit locations. I think you're fine.
Oh.
Yeah, so you are good. That's why we check the rules on this one.
They smoke the pew, but I'm good.
To the next one. Last volley is the main security guards. That's a 38. I swear I'm not bullying you. Oh, man. All right, so it's 38. So here we go.
It's fine. Yeah, this is just the story that's happening. It's fine.
They sort of outline you with last fire.
They definitely miss.
Oh, sweet.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I was going to say there's like a Zariel-shaped chunk of wood left of the pew that I was hiding behind, and I'm hiding behind that chunk.
So this will be turn 3, correct?
I think so, yeah.
The main security guard turns around, looks at you, and looks Tyrus right in the eye, and you can definitely tell this man is a mutant. He's got like purplish skin. He's got like a deformed face. He's almost got like reptilian eyes, and he just chuckles. Ascension. Or he walks out with the preacher in arms and closes the door behind him.
Fuck.
All right. And that is top of the round.
Crypt.
There is chaos, people being shot at, people are screaming. This is a mess. This is a whole scene. So the place is just utter chaos. People are getting shot at. There's flames slowly licking up some of the pews. Smoke starting to billow.
Oh, yeah, I guess I kind of lit it on fire.
Death metal music is playing at the same time. It's pandemonium. And so you start seeing people run towards the front of the building or to the sides. They're taking cover, and some of them are making their way towards the exits, or actually the exit, because they only see one. So what I want you all of you to do is roll me a perception.
Awareness?
Yeah, awareness. You're gonna roll me an awareness.
And we get a bonus for some reason to it. Yeah.
What do my elf eyes see?
Naro and Zariel don't get a bonus, but since you're high up, Tyrus, you actually do get a plus 10.
Bonus wouldn't have helped me anyway.
Just because we're so circumspect.
We're gonna burn to death in our own fire.
That's not going to be enough. Let's see. Nope, I rolled 100. I've rolled 100 twice.
Oops.
Nah, mission accomplished. Let's get out of here.
I don't notice whatever this is. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to find, like, the laser thingies that we're looking for. Remember? That was sort of what we were here for.
Yeah. No, I look over at Naro and I go, hey, dig this. Laser guns.
You guys don't notice what's going on, so you will find out relatively soon. So top of the round is Naro. What are you gonna do?
Is there a self-destruct sequence? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm gonna look down the sights of my rifle. I'm gonna think better of it, and I'm gonna just leave. Nope, not my problem anymore. I think I've done all I can here.
Okay. All right. So you just gonna leave?
Yeah, just walk out the door calmly.
Okay. You walk out the door calmly, and we'll say that you left this scene. So, Zyril. Oh my goodness, you feel that presence. It is now completely overwhelming. It is almost like it feels like your brain's about to rupture.
Oh, it's back.
It's almost overwhelming, and you feel a tug. You feel the whispers.
All right. I don't know. Can I give into the chaos and become a greater Damien?
Even louder. You feel the voices just deafening. And I want to say like the left wing, you see like a huge silhouette. You see this giant four-armed creature make its way down and start just like almost like specifically watching you.
Oh, well, I take a picture of him.
Oh, yeah, get a picture. Sell to JJ at the Bugle.
I zoom right in on that dude and take a picture. Yeah, I'm going, yeah. More pictures of Spider-Man.
So you take a picture, and in your pictograph, you see what is essentially that.
It's an Eldar.
What now? Oh, geez. It's the Grick or whatever. It's some kind. Wait, no, it's a horrible tyrannid. I read about these guys. Yeah.
You, the player, knows. So actually, you know what? Give me a lore test. See if you know them. See you know what this is.
Okay. Yeah, no, I bet I do.
Yeah, I know. I probably know shit about this.
I read reports about the Space Hulks coming back full of these things. I have 25. I know this. Emperor, protect us. The Xenos are here. I rolled a 25 under 34.
So you definitely know this is a big deal. This is kind of like a oh shit moment.
I picked a really good time to GTFO.
Yeah, there shouldn't be gene stealers in the hive. That's not right.
Yeah, so you have a movement, essentially. What are you going to do? Where are you going?
Okay, so I took a picture of this thing, and I'm like, sick, nice. And I want to get to full cover if I can. Maybe even out of this horrible place. But can I make a plea to the laser people? Like, there's got to be something more important than killing me here. Like, maybe shoot that horrible creature.
You can make a case, but you already did your action.
Okay, that's true. I'm planning it out. I took a picture and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I bet that the people with laser guns will have a better chance if I could somehow get them on my side. I hunkered down.
Okay, so you want to use the pews as like full cover, or do you want to try to make a beeline to like the one of the sides of the pillar?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll get behind the pillars. Maybe like a niche near some kind of statuary.
Okay, so you will get full cover for this volley.
I hide behind one of those things where you can pay $1 to light a candle, for whoever you're thinking about.
Tyrus, what are you gonna do?
This guy went behind a door. We just assume that guy's like gone now. Like it's a big metal door. I'm not gonna be able to get through it.
You could try the door.
Okay. The way you phrase that makes me think that I'm not gonna be able to get through it. How many people have guns and are shooting? What's their vibe? Are they the people that seem to be like brainwashed crazies? Like maybe part of a gene stealer cult? Or do they just seem to be like misled dudes?
I'm not going to make you roll a vibe check.
Okay.
You could definitely tell because you don't actually see this alien. Like, the only person that does is Zariel. Like, no one sees this.
Wait, it's an invisible alien? Well, no, we took a picture of it. Okay.
Yeah, he took a picture of it, but like through all the chaos and stuff, like you don't notice it because there's smoke. You see people screaming. You see general chaos. There's, las fire going all over the place. You don't see this giant creature like Zariel does.
Cool. I'll show you a picture later.
But I can give you a count. There's about like 6 people or 6 are on each like wing.
You know what? I think it's time to give a sermon.
The prophecy, it's true.
I'm gonna walk up to the, I'm on the fucking platform where the speech would be. I assume the cameras are still pointed at me. There's smoke and fire. I'm gonna make a rapport check with my fellowship to see if I can inspire these people to abandon their heretical ways and inspire them to follow the Emperor. Maybe this is a useless thing to do, but this is what I would do. Thankfully, I have not succumbed to my hatred, or I would have to just be smashing everything.
It's okay, Dan. You can go mad with rage mad with hatred another day.
But I have not succumbed to my hatred, so I could give a rousing speech.
There's still a small part of you that believes in reconciliation.
This is your calling. This is the moment. So I'm going to give you a plus 20 on this because you have the whole setup good to go.
Heck yeah, I do. Do you think I will say, my speech is not going to be loving. It's not going to be a speech of hope and redemption.
Do an I want song.
I'm going to roll, and if I fail, I'm going to spend a fate point. I rolled a 9!
Give me that speech.
Speech.
Woo!
Children of the Emperor! You have been led astray by false prophets offering false pleasures in this life. The Emperor knows that your life is hard, but to follow heretical madness will not bring you salvation. It will damn you for eternity. See how your leaders have fallen to the righteousness of the Emperor's chosen
Sniper rifle.
message bearer. Do not fear. Death is not coming to you. You have been saved this day, saved from damnation. Follow me, and we shall destroy the enemies of the Emperor and take their blessings and give them to you. Follow me for the Emperor.
For the Emperor.
So you definitely see everyone kind of like stops, turns their heads. They see this entire scene, almost like a switch was turned on. You see nothing but zeal, hatred, contempt, all towards these guards, all towards this church, and towards everything that is whatever this heretical golden beacon nonsense is.
And also at some point I look up and say, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that thing?
Yeah, it's Jesus Emperor.
No, I don't do that. I wouldn't say Jesus Christ either.
By the throne!
No, I have not seen the thing yet.
Right. Emperor Christ.
You inspire these people, so from here on out, you get to control the mob.
I wish I hadn't killed so many of them.
You can get one action with them or one reaction with them. So their first action could be, swarm. They will swarm a target and drag it down, beat it to death, or anything like that.
I want them to destroy the enemies of the Emperor here, aka my enemies.
Okay. And then they also have another ability, which is praise. The mob praises. Essentially give yourself and your friends full cover as they're like shielding you with their bodies.
Oh, great. Love it.
The reaction is to scatter. When they say they're getting shot or whatever, they'll try to scatter. They'll get like a kind of like an armor bonus to all of them. So there's definitely probably like a good chunk of like maybe 150 people or so.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's what you see, and then you can do one action, one reaction, and then they can move. So the bottom of the round is going to be the big one. So the first volley. It's gonna hit Daniel.
They aren't listening to me? The guys with the guns did not join my mob?
No. You thought it was that easy? No. So they definitely hit.
Duck behind the podium.
I dodge.
Okay, give me a dodge.
I probably don't dodge, but let's see how it goes. I dodge.
Oh, you dodge. All right, so after this speech, because that does make you a target, those on the side of the wings just take shots. Nimble enough, you take cover behind the equipment. So the next person is the next volley. That is
Naro's not here, man.
Yeah, Naro's not here. So all right, so that's Zaro. All right, so then we're gonna do an. Oh, damn, man. So they hit.
Yay.
You should dodge.
I'll try. Reflexes. Go. Nope. Not even close.
You spin horizontally.
I do a spin move, but I wind up in the exact same place I started spinning. I do a barrel roll.
They hit your left arm.
My good arm.
Perfect. Now they'll match.
Now you are in cover, so you actually don't take any damage. And then last but not least is the creature. The creature is going to cut the chaff. So, okay. So the first one misses, second one misses, and the last, that's a hit. So it takes a few swipes. It misses. It looks like it's lazily doing it. The thing it does, it's back of its head. Zaro, your head is like, it's pulsing. It feels like it wants to explode. Does essentially a smite. It targeted the crowd, and in that crowd, all right, Daniel, your crowd loses 6 people. You see your mob start to bodies are starting to drop.
Whatever. They're dying for the Emperor. It's cool. Whatever. I don't care.
So top of the round.
I'm out of the scene, but I'll come in over Vox. Hey, how's it going in there? You guys should come out here. It's a lovely day.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, just as much as I'd love to.
Yeah, Zariel, your turn.
Okay, so I been thinking of what I was gonna do the whole time, I promise. I already got a picture of the Tyrannid.
I'm already making my way to the elevator back to the surface. Calling the 40K equivalent of an Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should call I should call Amadeus Rex and apologize. I'm not really gonna feed his decapitated head poop.
He didn't get the message.
Oh shit. Okay, so I don't know. Like nothing I can do makes any sense.
Just run, right? Yeah.
Honestly, probably your best bet.
I'm gonna escape too. Yeah, I run away. I run very fast and far, and I make a rude fuck you gesture with my finger at the Tyrannid. Can just kill people on a whim. Nope, not interested. Thank you.
You want to run away? So, yeah. So I'll let you use your full turn, and you can get to the front door. You definitely feel like that presence is rough. Give me a willpower test.
Okay, my will is good. Nope. I failed that, too. I'm like, on the other hand, I do love gene stealing.
You definitely get out of the church, but you don't see Naru there because you're afraid. So you are going to roll 1d10, and I'm going to tell you what happens.
A 10.
All right, so you start to flee in the direction you think is the elevator. Tyrus, what are you going to do?
Do I see the monster yet?
Oh, yeah, no, you fucking see this thing now.
So my mob, are they armed at all?
No, they're not armed at all. They got hopes, rags, and fists.
Ultimate fighting force.
I think we just have to burn this entire place to the ground and then run.
Well, good luck with that.
Okay, yeah, you can try.
And that's what I think that's what we're going to do. Let's spread the flames, destroy the heresy that is here, the very obvious heresy. And look, I'm torn. I don't know if Tyrus would go and try to fight this thing. How big is it?
Tyrannid patriarchs are probably
They're pretty big.
they're bigger than a Terminator and they're bigger than a Dreadnought.
How did I not see it?
Well, they're also gene stealers. They're sort of stealth specialists.
Sneaky, and you rolled 100. Come on.
You did have a chainsword in your teeth at the time.
I did roll. You're right. I did roll 100. I rolled 100. I take back what I said. There was no way I could have seen it.
So, this thing's massive.
Is there any, Promethean barrels? Any, red barrels around here? Anything that obviously can explode? Any plasma generators? Anything at all?
You don't see anything here, but there's some cords and stuff that probably lead to a generator that go through the back, and you see that door that the big mutant went.
Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna blow this place up as much as possible. We're gonna, trigger a huge explosion. Yeah, and I want my mob to help me with that. I want my mob to help me blow this place up. That's what my mob's doing. Break down the door so I could get in there and set the generator on fire and just destroy this entire place.
Okay, you're gonna have them open the door?
Yeah, because I assume, is the door locked?
The door is not locked.
Great. Well, I still tell my mob that we need to destroy this entire place. Search for any way to destroy this place as they run in there. And also, burn it all.
You give them that direction, and they start knocking over some of the torch. They start ripping the torches off the mounts, putting the church to flame, and you get to the other side. The door that you go through leads downstairs into essentially like a crypt / generator room. You definitely see the generator, but you notice that this crypt goes on for a minute, so you can either follow the path or you can just start breaking down everything.
Is the generator right here, though?
Yeah, it's just right down the stairs. It's like you go down into the alcove. One leads to the tunnel.
Probably the thing we're looking for is in here. That's probably the case. But I don't have any time for that. There's a giant space monster upstairs. We have to make this whole place explode. Can I just, it's just a hand flamer, but it's. Can I make this thing explode?
Yeah, you can rig it. Yeah, all right, just give me a general ballistics test.
Sure. Okay. Because I'll just throw my shit at it. I rolled a 5. So yeah.
The Emperor's currency is human life, and you know how to spend it well. So you essentially rig up kind of like a weird melt-a-bomb out of your flamer, and you hand it to someone. And that person, in all reverence, runs towards that bad boy and just lets it off. You're definitely making this place about to go up because the generators are plasma, and anyone that knows this universe knows how horrible plasma is.
Cool. And then everybody run. Everybody fucking run. Run away from the monster. Run away from the heretics. Just run. Get out of here. My other 2 companions have already left. Let's all follow them. Let's go. We're leaving. We're done.
All right, perfect. So, you are going to roll me 1d10 also.
Okay. And, a bunch of my people are probably going to die the Gene Stealer, but hopefully won't kill me. I rolled an 8.
All right, perfect. So as you're running out the church, the Gene Stealer itself is essentially screeching, and you start to see coming down the walls are more smaller versions of this bigger thing. They're coming down the walls. The people that are on the side of the things are starting to target the crowd, and they're specifically trying to hit you. So, but yeah, about like 80 people are down, just gone, obliterated, covering you and wiped out. You definitely get close, or you see people just lose their lives. It is pandemonium. You get outside and you definitely see Naru. Almost like, are you like slowly walking away like it's none of your business? Or are you making like a brisk walk? Like, what are you doing?
Didn't he like go to the elevator? Is that what he said? He was just going straight to the elevator?
Yeah, no, he is going straight to the elevator, but I just want to know if is it a nonchalant walk? Like, I'm not associated with these people. Is it a sprint? Like,
Oh, it was a sprint away from the place once I got a decent amount of distance. Real casual.
so you definitely see Naru just slowly, casually making his way towards the elevator, and then you also see Zariel going in the opposite direction.
I yell at Zariel, follow me!
You guys make your way towards the elevator. Guessing, Naru, do you wait up for them, or do you just kind of like push the button and just be like, see you, nerds? Like, what are you doing?
I think if I hear the yelling, I'll wait up for him a bit. So, how'd it go in there?
How many people are left in my mob? Can we all fit on the elevator is really my question.
Absolutely not. You all cannot fit on this elevator.
Okay.
So you lost 80 people. Yeah, no, you lost about 86 people. So that's almost half.
Get the next one, mob.
I tell these people, no. Yeah, no, fuck it. I'm actually not going to go to the elevator. I'm going to stay with these people down here. No, I'm going to go to the elevator. No, these people are... No, fuck it. I'm going to go to the elevator. I shall return.
I think this happens in universe. You're like, no, I'm going to stay with you guys. And as soon as they turn around to face the flames, you're like, no, I'm going to the elevator.
Yeah, I'm... Maybe when I hear the sound of the explosion, I'm like, maybe we gotta go. We gotta go. I will bring the mailed fist of the Emperor down here to smash the heretics that we have discovered. You have done great things this day. But I'll be back.
So yeah, the people are still in that, zealous state. So they're screaming and hollering and, attracting more of the people of the Underhive around, seeing what's going on. And as you guys are, getting on the elevator and it's going up, you start seeing just like a horde of like mutants, gene stealers, like almost like cockroaches going out of a place. When light, you see all of this happening as you see the church in flames. You don't know how quick it takes for the stuff to cook, but you guys get out of the elevator and it's halfway up and you start to feel a rumble, a shake. This is a big, massive place. You don't know how many plasma reactors they had powering this place. You hear an awful explosion, and you definitely know that, like, maybe a good number of people are going to die from this explosion.
All in a day's work.
It's a huge explosion, man. Like, it rumbles and shakes your elevator. It seems like the elevator's not going to make it up, but these things have been maintained-ish, and it takes you probably like a good half an hour, 45 minutes to get to the level where you need to go. All this time, as you guys were riding up the elevator, you hear a call from Amadeus. You guys, if you remember, your microbeads weren't actually getting the phone, or wasn't actually getting the contact from Amadeus. So when you guys get to a certain level, you start hearing the crackle of, "Come in. Do you hear me? Naru, report. Zariel, report."
Oh, hey. How's it going, boss?
What is going on? You've been silent for a while.
Yeah, we ended up down in the Underhive. Got a little hairy, so we left.
Why did you go to the Underhive? Did you find the crystals?
Yeah, and then a whole bunch of people were firing them at us, actually. Don't worry, we took care of them.
We found some laser guns.
Did you secure the crystals?
Oh, no, they're long gone now. I think they got exploded, if I'm hearing things right.
Did you confirm where the crystals were at? Did you at least find them?
Yeah, they were in a whole bunch of las guns that were firing at us.
Fully assembled, so how would, outside of a tech priest, how would they assemble them?
Oh, sorry,
Had taken your weapons.
Yeah, it sounds like Tyrus wants to get on the line here. Here, I'll give you over to him now.
Yes, we have destroyed the cult with extreme prejudice. The weapons of the Emperor have not fallen into their hands.
They definitely did for a little bit there.
That's I literally don't know this, but I hope it's true.
Yeah, Zarya, would you tell him it's a gene sealer? And then would you tell him kind of like what a gene sealer is?
Amadeus, I'm texting you a picture.
I like the idea that we're talking through a bead in our neck and you're texting something.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't have said Gene Stealer cult.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, I wouldn't tell them, though, is the thing.
I would not have said Gene Stealer cult. I would have said a Xenos cult, and then you would know the Gene Stealer part of it, yes.
No, you look down, and I kind of stuff away my quill or whatever, but the camera lingers on as I'm stowing some parchment in my auto quill. As I wandered the streets, it just has like thousands of scribblings about how great gene stealers are, and then at the bottom I've underlined the phrase, "He is not the light, we are the light." And then I kind of sign it with Zariel. And I'm like, yeah, man, crazy aliens. You must have killed all of them with that explosion.
Oh, great. I love this. This is awesome.
That was a very interesting laugh there. Scrivener.
Sorry.
Oh, Christ. You know what? I'm going to say this. I think I could take you in a fight.
After Tyrus says, cult and Xenos, Amadeus goes, come back here and tell me everything. We can't do it over microbead. This is bigger than us.
All right.
Just get back here safely. And he clicks. It's almost like you've never heard like fear in this man's voice, but you hear it now.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Our special guest this week was Kevin Hendricks from the Knives at Night podcast, which is a really fun show, and he was really awesome to play with. You could find that podcast wherever you get podcasts, and you could hear them perform improv at the Nest Theater. Or, you'd even see them perform improv at the Nest Theater, which you could find at nesttheater.com. Our lovely game master for this episode was Dominic, who also edited it. And our players were Russell and myself. I'm at LOTR_Dan on Twitter. I'm going to keep calling it that. Come say hi. We'd love for you to join our Daniel's Dread Tales Discord. Come on by and say hi. You could find a link to it in our episode description or on our Twitter at Dan's Dread Tales, all one words. Also, I'm just going to ask, could you review our show 5 stars on Apple Podcasts? That really helps the shows grow, they say. Would love to get more people to listen to it. Tell a friend. But review us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. It's how the algorithm works. We'll see you all in 2 weeks. That's going to be September 22nd for some kaiju-style role-playing games as some monsters start smashing around cities with special guest Mike Christensen. Should be a great time. Thanks for listening, and have a scary, scary day. Daniel's Dread Tales is a proud member of the Imaginary Broadcast Network. Stay tuned for some enticing news about our exciting new network.